Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I do have this giant haul from Pink Honey, and we've tried it all on. So if you want to see my thoughts and testing out all of these products, then stick around and let's just jump right into it. Alright, so let's go through the things that I got because, as you saw, there's a lot and I'm really excited. So first thing is the contour cake, and I got it in the shade Shortbread Sugar. It's cream contour, and I'm pretty sure it's like a fairly new product for her, and this is what it looks like. And then you just have this cream, so excited to try that. And then, oh, I wanted to try the Super Hold Brow Glue. It's pretty raved about and popular. It says bubblegum flavor. I don't know what that means, but we're just gonna open it. All this packaging is really cute too. It's very girly. So this is what the pot looks like. It's like this glass honey jar, and then when you open it, it has this circle that you put your spoolie in and it lays your brows flat. So, oh, it does. It smells like bubblegum. So that's where the flavor comes in. How interesting. Then I got the Pixie pen in the shade St. Lucia Love. This was really hard to find a shade. I couldn't really tell. The website, it's really hard to navigate. Like side by side, they don't have comparisons of shades, so you can kind of tell. So hopefully this isn't too dark. It's like an angled pen that you use for contour, like on your nose. And then they have a collaboration with Cariad, and it comes with correcting smoothing powder and blush, and then the corrector liquid and the blush. And I got 2 sets because I couldn't decide. And the most popular shade was Bubblegum, which is the most, I think, approachable shade out of all of them. And that one was sold out. So we're going to make do with what we have. I did buy the darkest shade, which I'll show you because I'm going to use all of it as blush because they make really good pink blushes. And then lastly, it comes with a powder puff to apply the product. Yeah, let's just jump into all of this because I'm really excited. I think I'm going to pin my hair back because it's just in my face. Okay, hair is pinned back. I'm just going to do my normal priming routine and then do my foundation and all of that, and then I'll come back so we can do the rest of the face. Okay, base is on, foundation is on. I used the Makeup Forever HD Skin in the shade 2 and 22. Love her. She's amazing. Spot concealed with the NARS Creamy Matte Cafe Latte. Love that. Primed with Fresh Rose Instant Hydration Mist and the Hangover RX Primer. And then I just moisturized my under eyes with the No Puffery Cooling Roll-On for Puffy Eyes. Love this as well. I think we're going to go in first with this contour cake. Again, I have it in the shade Shortbread Sugar. I'm going to use this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to put on the contour. And I'm just going to go straight in and then put it on the face. Kind of pigmented, so here, oh, okay. So it is pretty pigmented. The whole idea with contour is you use very little. It's just enough pigment to kind of create the shadow that we want, but you wouldn't use as much pigment as per se a bronzer. And this is by no means a bronzer. Definitely a cool tone contour shade, and if you use too much or go in with a super heavy hand, it's going to look more muddy and not as well. Gonna take some under my chin. It's very subtle, but it is beautiful. I actually really like this. I don't think that I'm going to get through this pot anytime soon. I used barely any, but it was definitely enough to kind of create some definition. Yeah, I like this. Easy to blend. I went on kind of scary, but this is nice. I do really like that. Very creamy. It's still leaves that natural finish on my face. It's not matte, it's not too dewy. It's pretty much the same as my foundation, which I appreciate. I do really love that. Not really any scent. I like this. Wonder how it's going to last throughout the day. Okay, the part that scares me the most. We're gonna try out the blushes and the correctors. I'm just gonna swatch them all for you. Okay, so first we're going to swatch Baby Pink, and this is the lighter of the two sets that I got. I'll swatch the liquids and powders for you. Very thin in formula, I will say, but still a lot of pigment. Powder is so smooth. Super, super smooth. Okay, so yeah. As you can see, let's see. This is the blush in Baby Pink, the corrector, which is called Angel Cake Corrector. And then this is the correcting powder. And then this is the blush powder. So definitely for a more lighter skin tone, I would say. And on all the liquids, the doe foot is like this big paddle. You can see it's like this big paddle. And then for the powders, this is what they look like in the component. So very beautiful. I really do love this packaging. It's very girly. And then I'll swatch the darker set, which this one is definitely only going to be blush shades for me, but I thought the formula for the blush is more sheer. Okay, so this is the darker shade, and this is called Pink Party. So we have the blush, the corrector, correcting powder, and then the blush. These will all be like blush shades. This shade is actually pretty similar to the correcting shade in the lightest of the sets. So yeah, I don't know if you can see. This is the darker, and then this is the lighter set, and those two shades up top are almost identical. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Different formulas though. I will not say that formulas are all the same. They're not. They're very different between the liquid and also the powder. They're very different. So let's go ahead and put this on our face. So I think we'll go in with the correcting concealer, Angel Corrector. So I saw that you're supposed to use your normal concealer with these and kind of do, if you don't want the like shockingly pink under eye like Cariad is pretty much known for. But yeah, no, I think I want to go in and I want to go all out. We're gonna put this, just wowza, where we would put our concealer, and then the blush you're just supposed to kind of put on and then marry the two together, which I'm just going to use my IT Cosmetics Airbrush Flawless Complexion double-ended brush number 32. And oh, I'm nervous. Okay, we're gonna blend this out first. And then just taking the bigger side and kind of marrying. Okay, so this is the side with and this is the side without. And you can definitely see that this side is way brighter. Holy moly, look at my under eye. So bright. I actually really like it. At first, I thought it was going to be way too light, but I like it. I really do. I like it. There's mixed thoughts that it's very stylistic, kind of, the whole pink under eye thing. But I actually want to go in with another blush. I think I want to use this from the Pink Party. And this is actually the Cake Corrector. So we're going to try it as a blush, because why not? They're not as pigmented as I thought they were going to be, which is nice because it makes them, oh, I say that, then look at that. Look at what we got here. In hindsight, probably should have left it alone, but I like it. I think it's cute. Okay, we're going to go in with the other side, and I'm going to take this corrector again. I'm actually going to go in with this side with the fluffy putty primer applicator. It's nice and dense. Going to see if I can blend this side out with my foundation brush a little. But again, like it's a corrector and a blush, so this isn't meant to be like your concealer. It's meant to go under your concealer just to kind of correct it. So I think I am gonna put my concealer on top. I'm gonna go in with my tried and true Dior Forever Skin in the shade 1N, and I'm just gonna put a little because I don't really want to cover. Wow, I really do like this. I don't know, it's really brightening and I love it. Even with my concealer, I think it made it more wearable. The blush is a little pink, but I like it. We're gonna try out the powders. So, this makes me a little nervous, but it did come with this powder puff that you're supposed to use with these powders. And basically, how freaking cute is this? I love this. Okay, so it has a like skinnier tip for your under eyes, and then you're supposed to flip it and use for a blush. I bet this powder is going to be so brightening. I'm going to use the lightest shade from Baby Pink. So this powder is supposed to be smoothing, brightening. It is extremely smooth. I don't know if you guys can see. I mean, and it's brightening. Look at the difference just in the powder. Wow. We're gonna do the other side. Should I? Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna flip it over, and I'm first gonna go in with this darker shade from the same lighter. Oh man, oh boy. This is a very light pink, but I also want to try it with this corrector shade we went in, but honestly, it's like the same color. Why don't we try this one? Let's try it. I'm gonna go, oh my gosh. We're gonna go in with the darker one and see. I do really like this puff, and I really like the angles that it has. And that you can use it for both your setting powder and your blush. Pfft, cute. And I bet you can flip it, the band, and use the other side. And it comes with the set, so I have 2 of them, 1 for each set. I don't think she sells them anymore as a set. Like a week after I bought these, she made it so you can buy each product individually, because if you wanted like how I did it, where you want the blush from another one, but you don't want the corrector, or, you know, this is a lot to have all 4. But technically, I have 3 new blushes and a concealer. You know what I'm saying? Corrector. And I have 2 new puffs, and I have 2 new palettes, basically. I want to go in and try this Pixie Pen Contour St. Lucia Love. I'm a little scared, but you know what? We're gonna try it. I have no idea how much to go in. I'm not very good at this. I'm just gonna use it there. I'm gonna use the same contour brush. Wow. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. That with the brightener. Look at my nose. Oh my gosh. We're actually going to go ahead and finish the rest of our face, the base face. I do want to put some bronzer on. Might actually help this get toned down just a little bit on the blush. And then I'll do my eyes, and then we'll come back and do our eyebrows with the pot. I'll just speed through all of this, and I'll see you on the flip. But we're gonna use this pot of honey to do these brows. I don't know if you can tell, but we're getting pretty natural up in here with the brows. So I think we're supposed to spray. The issue here is that I have such, wow, that actually looks really freaking good. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. Let's do the other side. I wonder if it's like a soap, like soap brows, and they fill it with soap, and then I like it. Look at me. I feel really good. Very full glam, but good. I'm just gonna go in and fill it. First and foremost, I'll go in and talk about the corrector. These correctors. I think that the correctors are a great formula. I definitely feel like my under eyes are brighter, ready to go, like no creasing. I thought it blended well with my concealer. I love them. Look at how bright my under eyes look. I feel so good right now. Like so good. I love these. So yeah, the bubblegum shade, it's a shade I believe in between these 2. And it's pink, but it's not as pink and not as white. This is very brightening, very white. I do like it. I am going to use it again because I really love it. So yeah, this one though, I will, in Party Pink, I will definitely be using more as a blush. This formula is definitely more of a fuller coverage formula, whereas the blushes are more of a sheer formula. Still very pigmented, but they're more of a watery kind of feel, while these are more of like a cream kind of feel, if that makes any sense. But yes, I got these 3 basically to use as blushes. So I'm excited to have these in my collection for liquid blushes. And then I got this as a concealer corrector. You can't really tell that this has pink in it. So packaging I think is beautiful. The only thing is that if you pull it out too fast, it kind of splatters on your vanity. So yeah, just be mindful when you're like yanking it out of the tube. Perfect for on trend for that cool, at least these 2 for the cool toned pink blush. The contour cream contour is stunning. I love this. It's beautiful. It definitely is pigmented, creamy. I mean, this is, look at that. Are you kidding? The other thing too about this is I do love how much product that you do get. However, I am not going to use up this entire container. There is absolutely no way. I dipped in maybe twice with my brush. So yeah, like I said, this product is going to go a long way. The expiration date for most of these products is like 2026, so shit's going to be staying in there in my collection. The other thing is this contour nose pen. I like this. I think this is great. I think the formulation, it's a stick, but it's very creamy. It's easy to blend, and you don't really have to worry about too much pigment because it just blends into the skin so lovely. So I do really love this as well. The powders are gorgeous. I do think that the color correcting, the under eye brightener color correcting smoothing powder is extremely fine and smooth. It got rid of my pores. I mean, look, like, it's absolutely stunning. I do really love, and it's these 2 lighter shades in each one of them, and I love it. I will continue to use these. I have, again, 3 blushes and a corrector, but the corrector and the 1 and the blush in this one are pretty much the same. So, but different formulas. They are different formulas. I definitely think this is more powdery and this is more finely packed in. But I do really, really love these. None of the products have any scent to them, which is really, really lovely if you have sensitive skin. But the powder puff is actually probably one of my favorite powder puffs I own. I own now Real Techniques, the Beauty Blender. Yeah, I own these 2, the Beauty Blender and the Real Techniques, and I have to say that I love this more. I'm gonna get more use out of this. Just because it's so thin, and I mean it fits so perfect under your eyes, and then you can flip it and apply like even your powder blush. It's the perfect size, and I love that. I think that's genius. Very well thought out and very well done. And now I have 2 of them. So the eyebrow honey pot, which is where she got her name, the pink honey came from. I think it's beautiful. I think that it's gonna take me a while to go through this. However, I have seen girls say they've gone through the pot and it's been repurchased and all that good stuff. They're definitely in place and they're still kind of tacky. If you want that laminated, natural brow kind of look, I definitely think my brows need more grooming to make that look, you know, really beautiful. But I do think that they look good. I think you can see all the hairs. They look laminated and gorgeous. And yeah, I am pretty happy with this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy. I love it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And if you liked this video, if you stuck around, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day.